Yes, boys, we're back with another video. And today I want to share with you an idea that crossed my mind in the gym. And I was like, yo, that's a pretty cool video idea. And that idea was to sober up and start building your empire. That's the video idea. Now, there's two types of soberness I want to talk about in this video. The first one, soberness of substances, the obvious one, right? If you're smoking the weed, the cigarettes, the alcohol, vaping, come on, man, vaping, get out, bro. Like, get off it. Okay, because I learned a valuable lesson this year, right? So I had a crippling weed addiction, right? And I was building my business at the time. And, you know, there was a point last year where it wasn't really doing anything much. You know, I was maybe earning like $750 a month from it. And I would always say to myself, oh, you know, like this weed habit will cut. Like I will get rid of it one day. Like once the business really starts popping, more responsibility comes on my plate. Like, yeah, I think I'll stop. Do you really think I stopped? Do you really think when my income increased, I started signing more clients, that my weed intake stopped and it just plateaued? Bruv, it got like 10x worse. It was like I had the money to spend and I was not afraid to go get a free fire, smoke it in a day and go, oh, let me just get another one. Because I had the money. It got 10 times worse. The addiction just completely grabbed a hold of me because now it was like I had the funds for the addiction. I had the funds to smoke as much as I wanted to. And it was awful. And let me, if you are smoking weed, let me just give you a little insight to where the destination is that you're heading towards. It's psychosis, my guy. It's psychosis. And I'm fortunate that I didn't have like a major psychosis, but I had a psychosis for sure. And I feel like God was teaching me a lesson, right? Because he was like, Jacob, you're a fool. Let me teach you a little lesson here. So I experienced burnout. You know, I had some things in my personal life really pop off. You know, like I say, I had psychosis. I don't know if I said burnout first, but psychosis and burnout, right? I don't know if I mixed those up. And yeah, it was just awful. And at the same time, during all this, I was feeling the worst I'd ever felt, and I had a business to take care of. I had clients that relied on me for leads, for their money, like for their job. And I'm out here just completely cooked because of my bad habits. Fortunately, by the grace of God, I was able to keep it together, you know, keep it stepping best I could. And I managed to hold it through. But it was probably like the worst experience of my life. And it could have all been avoided if I just didn't smoke weed. Like that was the catalyst for this downfall. Smoking weed. Get it out. Get it out, okay? Because it's a recipe for disaster. Now, the second one is soberness of mind, right? And I mean this in the sense of like, stop doubting yourself so much. There's a book I'm reading right now, The Magic of Thinking Big. And there's like it's in chapter 1. I've only read like 3 chapters so far. But there's 2 voices and it's so true. You have like the Mr. Triumphant, and then I can't remember what he called it, but let's call it Mr. Loser. So Mr. Triumphant is the voice in your head that tells you every reason that you can succeed. Like I have a voice in my head on this YouTube channel that tells me every reason I could succeed. In my business, it gives me every single reason I can succeed. I want to listen to that voice more. I want to find the reasons on why I could succeed. But also, there's a polar opposite. Mr. Loser. Mr. Loser who goes, for every reason you can't succeed. Oh, you know, maybe I'm not pretty enough. Oh, I don't have a good camera. Oh, my backdrop's not good. Yeah, I did that. That was my excuse at one point for not uploading, because I was like, oh, my backdrop, you know, I see these people with these nice studio backdrops. And I was like, oh, I don't have a studio backdrop. It's like, bruv, Mr. Loser, shut up. Mr. Triumphant says, who cares? Who cares about your backdrop? Go outside if you're that worried about it, right? And yeah, we need to start using Mr. Triumphant more. We need to start thinking of reasons why we can succeed instead of just self-disqualifying ourselves. Like most of us disqualify ourselves before we even give ourselves the chance to succeed. Like, I think the best and most obvious one is approaching a girl in the streets, right? How many times have you seen a girl maybe in a library or in a bookstore or somewhere? You look at them and you're like, oh, I really want to approach this girl. I really want to get her number. And then for some reason, Mr. Loser comes in and goes, well, Jacob, you know, you got a scuff on your shoe. Jacob, you don't look that good today. Nah, she's probably got a boyfriend. Nah, she's probably not interested in me. I'm probably not her type. And then you go, oh yeah, Mr. Loser, you're right. I'm not going to do it. Whereas if you have Mr. Triumphant, or you didn't even let Mr. Loser even speak, you go, you hear him talking, you're like, no, just go do it. Don't overthink it. Perhaps you get a number. Perhaps it's your future wife. Perhaps it turns into nothing. Perhaps you get rejected. But at least you tried. At least you was willing to fail. You need to listen to Mr. Triumphant more. You need to find reasons on why you can succeed. Your mind, if you believe you can succeed and you continuously find reasons to, you can find a million reasons on why it can work, right? And likewise, you can find a million reasons on why it doesn't. Now, building the empire, you're probably like, yo, Jacob, what do I do? Well, the truth is, in my experience, you already know what you need to do. You already have that thought. It might be a 4-letter thought that tells you upload to YouTube. Yeah, four words. And you're like, oh, I don't want to though. Mr. Loser comes in and goes, oh, but I can't speak in front of a camera. I can't. But like, you already know, like, that is the answer. You're like, how do I begin building my empire? It's like, start posting YouTube content. Maybe that's what you need to start doing. Maybe start cold calling. Maybe make some ads. Maybe make some leaflets. You know what you need to do. Like, don't sit around and lie to yourself and be like, I don't know what I need to do, man. What do I do? You already know. You're just ignoring the thought. The thought's already there. The answer's already there. Truly, it is. You know how many times I've been sat around before just like, oh God, what do I do? Like, please tell me, what do I do? And he gives me the idea, he tells me the thought, and I go, are you sure, God? And back into prayer, like, bro, he's already given you the idea. He's already given you the spark. He might have just given you like a 4-letter thought, like I said. But that's enough. You don't need to know the whole image. You don't need to know the whole picture. When I first started posting back on this YouTube channel, I remember it was after a boxing session. I wanted to get posting, and I got that spark of inspiration, and I ran with it. My first video back, how to stop overthinking, and I just ran with it. And since then, I've used that spark and I'm just building, and everything's starting to make more sense. The more you take action, the more it's going to make sense. You're not going to know the whole journey right now. I don't know the whole journey. I don't know what tomorrow is going to look like, but I know what I need to do today, and that is post a YouTube video, right? I know what I need to do for the entrepreneurial channel. I need to post a video, right? I know what I need to do for my clients. I need to fix an email, right? You already know what you need to do. Don't sit around and lie to yourself acting like, oh, I don't know what to do. You do. You do. You know what to do. The answer's there. The spark's there. You're just ignoring it and you don't believe in it. Find a reason to believe in it. Find every reason that it can work, right? Use Mr. Triumphant more. Stop lying to yourself. The answer's within. It's already there. Yeah? It's already within your conscience. Just listen to it. And look, if you fail, so what? Like, this is what my priest said to me. He was like, because I was telling him about the YouTube and stuff, and he was like, you don't know if you don't try. If you fail, you fail. You know, you don't, like, if you don't fail, how are you going to ever succeed? And it's so true. It's like, yeah, I was scared to fail. I was scared to get in front of the camera and get judged. You know, who cares? Who cares, bro? You live once. You live once. Make an impact. Do what you want to do. Follow your purpose. Follow your passions. Do something you love. You already know the answers, my guy. You already know the answers. Build your empire. Sober up in mind and in substances. Glory to God. Have a good day.